Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Yo. It's the P.O.E. We in the building. Pull my mic up. Yeah, we in the building. Yo, this is the P.O.E. That's right, I said P.O.E., not Pop, but P.O.E. Provide official entertainment, provide official education for the people on Earth, and as you know, everybody on this planet. Not from this planet, I am your host, Reckless World 7, a.k.a. Mr. El Vlago.
And what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, the Crimson Tempest in the building, a.k.a. Storm.
The Crimson Tempest.
What's going on?
Yo, how was your weekend?
It was really good. Some well-spent time with family, and yeah, it was good. Super Bowl Sunday was everything.
What you think about the Super Bowl? Let's get straight into the Super Bowl. What did you think about the Super Bowl?
First of all, shout out to Casey for doing their thing.
Yeah.
They delivered as expected. I mean, not for nothing, it was a nail-biter game. A couple of moments where I was like, what is going on? But in the end, they delivered and they worked hard as a team, as a unit. And I give it to them.
The bookies was working that game 22-25. Did you see what I saw? I don't even watch football, bro. I watched the game. Family had the Super Bowl party. Plus, we had a cake, a little bit of cake and everything we do for Ja every Super Bowl because his birthday's the first.
Yep.
So we always do it on the Super Bowl. Everybody's there. Might have a brunch. My grandma makes the brunches for the kids during the daytime most of the time.
Yeah.
And then do the birthday thing. We watch the Super Bowl. We just chill out. Nothing real fancy or nothing. Just, just another
good time.
Time to chill out, have fun. But man,
he delivered.
Man.
Mahomes did his thing.
You know what I didn't like for being from Violent? I can't lie. All I cared about was my bro. The hometown boy, you know what I mean? So I was like, when I watched the game, I really watched. I'm like, yo, I hope he get a touchdown, get this, that, and the third. I want to see what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So but this not his first rodeo. So it's not, for me, it's the first time watching the game. I didn't watch the last one last year. I watched a piece of it and just walked out. Wasn't into it. But yeah, man, I seen like they didn't do too much running, but it seemed like when the fumble happened. It felt like the energy for me. Maybe it was me. Maybe it just felt like, oh man. You know what I mean? Like he had a great run, boom, boom. Then it happens. Like I don't know. What did you think about this?
I mean, it was definitely like it was just not expected. It wasn't.
It's football.
It was football. It happens. Stuff happens. But he's a great player.
Hell yeah.
And that one play does not define him. You know what I mean? So he did.
Yeah, that wasn't about nothing.
Yeah. It was just like, you know what? And the way that they chalked it up and came, that's why I said what I said last time about them. They have a unity about them that I love to see together. They have this thing where it's like, yo, what are we doing? Like, snap out of it. Let's go. Pick up.
I don't know.
They did. Well, they came together in the end.
No, they did. They won. It's just straight out. They won. Horns to them. No, what I felt like, I felt some type of way a little bit because I'm like, all right, the fumble happened, and it was almost like they were abandoning the run, and that's what was bothering me. Like he got in the slot. He do the slots.
Yeah.
But I felt like they had kind of was abandoning the run based on one play. But at the same time, you could see when they got towards the end, they wanted to punt. They wanted him to get his touchdown. I felt like the team, as a collective, wanted him to get that touchdown. We all wanted that touchdown. He broke through, And he got down. He got the first down. We was like, we wanted him to get that touchdown. We know he deserved that touchdown. He deserved the touchdown in this game.
Listen,
he didn't get it, but he did his thing. They won.
No matter what he did his thing. This is his second. He made history.
You see how he had his pops. You see how he had his violent pop. He had his dad out there.
Super Bowl.
Vala Ohe. He had his pops right there. Had his flag on his back. That looked beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this was off the top. I wasn't even gonna jump on that today, but that was a great. That was.
He represented.
He represented.
He had the flag on. He was showing love for everybody. It was the first time that it has been broadcasted in Univision.
Okay.
It was the first time that the Super Bowl was in broadcast on Univision.
What's that? Say it for the English
That's the
people.
Spanish channel, Univision.
Yeah. Why you say that like are we supposed to know that? We know Telemundo. Well, we know Telemundo. That's what we know Telemundo. I don't know what they talk about.
It was the first time it was broadcasted, and he made history last night in multiple ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to him because they haven't had it broadcasted ever. And
I didn't know that. That was good information. I did not know that. Mm-hmm. So it was the first time that they televised it. That Super Bowl for like
because everybody's rooting for Pacheco.
So what about the Texas? They don't be watching. I thought the Mexicans and stuff like the Texas.
Let me tell you,
no Texas.
It was just I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know
thing,
what
man.
it was, but
shout out to the Boricuas.
Out for him. Shout out to the Latin community.
Yeah, but shout out to my Boricuas.
Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Shout out to my Boricuas. BDP. Mm-hmm. All right, so listen.
Dave in the building as always. Thank you for tuning in, Dave.
I don't know. So I had a few things I wanted to pull up today, right? I'm going to go ahead and bring this up, right? Because I wanted to talk about a bunch of random things just to get the weekend kicked off. You know, you got your Black History Month coming on Friday. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to jump back. Do you guys remember? Let me change my background. Do you guys remember the story I was telling you guys? I actually had taken it down. I think something happened. I might have took it down. But it was about Antonio Hart. So,
yes.
Yeah, the guy from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. I gave you, matter of fact, let me give this to you guys real quick so you can get a recap of who he is. Let me turn this down real fast.
That 25 caliber that night that killed Daquan. I did that at 2010 Halloween.
I don't know if you remember who that was, but him.
20th, 2024, officers from the Baltimore County Police Department were called to a property in the Albertus area to report of a domestic assault. When they arrived, it was discovered that this wasn't just a normal case, but rather a hostage situation. A man had been holding 3 juveniles and an adult female against their will. When officers attempted to contact the hostage taker, he refused to cooperate, telling authorities that he was willing to have a shootout with them instead. To make matters worse, the adult female had been stabbed by the hostage taker and was bleeding out on the floor. That isn't the only disturbing piece of information to come out of this incident though. You see, the hostage taker, Antonio Hart, went live on Instagram to capture what had gone down and revealed that he was responsible for multiple murders.
I don't see nothing. Why must all good is down Instagram Live? Why must all good down Instagram Live? Long live George, hoorah.
At this point, I think he's already stabbed his girlfriend already. But this is when the cops come to the door. You up?
Everybody says that it takes money to
I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that. But we got to give them their respect.
The thing that
We're using their information.
me most about our Amazon.
You please kindly get away from my house. I do not want to open fire on you. Get the fuck away from the door. You're going to die too. I have a 100-round drum, AK-47 in here, and everybody going to die. The revolution must be televised. Get the fuck away from my house. I'm tired of 12. I'm tired of y'all harassing me and oppressing me. Y'all been doing this my whole life since 98, since I was 6 years old. I'm ready to die. Surround the house. Do whatever y'all going to do. Y'all going to die. Listen, no, I'm not going to open the door. And if you come and try to use force at the door, I'm going to shoot. So step off the porch, officer. Please step off the porch, officer. Get me a hostage negotiator here now. This is live. Antonio Hunt is going to die.
So listen. So as you seen, he wasn't playing. I'm not gonna go through it again. We did have another. We played it the last time you guys did see it. But ultimately, he was shot by police. From what has been said, it wasn't. He didn't. I didn't even say he had a shootout. But throughout this whole ordeal that he went live, he confessed to a few murders that he did. One of the murders, a guy I believe was doing 125 years in jail for it. He straight up, yo, I did that. I had the mask on, and such, whoop de whoop. He broke it down. He was asking for a negotiator because he wanted to give all these statements before
he wanted to give like his last, basically like his last will and testament, like, yo, I did this.
Yeah.
And get it on record and get it on statement, like I'm confessing to it, because no matter what, I'm still gonna take myself out. I just want a negotiator.
He was going in. So this is what I pulled up. Let me see if this is it right here. Let me bring this up. This is the girl who was there that night with him, his girlfriend.
The one you hear in the video.
Yeah, the one in the background. So she's going to give her a little breakdown. So let's get right into what she got to say.
Now Erica Hart, sitting down with Fox 45 to share her story of survival.
One of the stab wounds on my neck was right here. I had got stabbed right here, and then I busted my lip on the steps right here. And then 2 of the stab wounds were over here.
The man responsible,
The next day after he came home.
31-year-old Antonio Hart.
That was the Antonio I knew. He was telling me, like, how we were gonna go. He was like, he's like, should we drive off a cliff? Should I have you tied to me?
During an hours-long standoff, Erica was stabbed 11 times.
You said I'm blue?
That's why I'm trying to keep you warm.
I couldn't move. I couldn't move my legs. I couldn't feel this at all. My back was soaking wet.
So you weren't able to walk at this point?
I
you
couldn't
were just
do
on
nothing.
the floor.
He knew I couldn't walk.
While you're laying there, though, what's running through your head?
I kept telling myself I have to control my bleeding because I'm not dying and leaving the kids behind.
Where'd you get up?
I need the arms.
But Erica says the man who stabbed her wasn't the man she knew.
So let's talk about mental health. You said there's 2 people you knew, Antonio Hart and Rambo. What's the difference?
Antonio Hart is a very loving person. He is the most loyal person you could ever meet.
Who was Rambo?
Rambo was evil.
Get the hostage negotiator here right now.
Rambo was angry.
Yeah, Rambo. I'm going out with a bang.
I think for black men, they're very stubborn with their mental health.
One thing weighing heavy on his mind, she says.
I need some confessions to do about murders and all that before I die. You hear me?
Confessing to several murders, including a 2010 murder Sterling Matthews was serving a 115-year sentence for.
Not a day goes past he didn't talk about Sterling.
I feel bad. It hurt me to my heart. Sterling Matthews doing a life sentence behind the dog.
It wasn't until we were sitting in the house that he was confessing to me about it. And it was him. He had the Hellraiser mask. And it was just at that time there was like a no snitch rule, and Sterling, he held his loyalty and took that charge.
The one thing that kept Erica going.
What kept you alive?
Mason, that kid he's so tough, so strong for a 6-year-old. He's so brave. I knew I would break him.
Vincent Hill.
Yeah, yeah, that was her giving her accounts of the situation. Like I said, if you guys get the opportunity, go check it out. All you gotta do is Google it.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube, put in Antonio Hart, Baltimore. He confessed to multiple murders. He said he was going through it, and I understood what she was saying as a young man who's lived in the streets and all of that type of stuff and done that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And having the alter ego, your reckless world is one person, and Sharon is somebody totally different. I mean, El Vlago is your host right here, trying to put it all together in a format that I can give you my story and keep it real with you 100% as we moving on. But let me give some shout outs, man. I got Sam Hoffel watching. I got Banks in the building. We got We got 8-Boy Mighty in the building. Salute to you, baby boy. Flashback always in the building. Dave Atkins as always. Thank you guys for coming in. We just kicking it. It's Tuesday, ain't nothing going on right now. So we gonna just start going through a little bit of stories and little things that's going on. I need some new music from you guys too. You got music or promotion or anything that you want me to throw up here? You guys know who you are. You already know. You got my number. You can come up here or just hit me. Send me some things. You know, I ain't got no problem with throwing it up here. I love to promote, especially local artists. But I support everybody. But I definitely like to support the local artists, poets, instrumentalists, beat makers, whatever you do, man. This is a platform to get some free promotion. Just hit us in, prove you from the city. That's all it takes. And now we're gonna throw you up here, make sure we put you in here a little bit.
Of course you can send it. Make sure you send it to his inbox.
Yeah, send it to the inbox, man. Y'all got, if it depends on who said that. You got my number, hit me. It just hit me. Yo, Rod in the building. Okay, boy, what's up? That's my man. Hey, what's up, Rod? What's up, Rod? Listen, let me jump back over here to my start the set. Let me jump back over here. You know what? Matter of fact, let me put this beat on. Oh yeah, and every beat you hear is mine. So
yeah, you can send it to his number.
Definitely hit me, man. So listen, what else you want to talk about though? What else you got going? I got some clips in here. I got some things I wanted to bring up.
I mean, there was a couple different things. You know, back to what we were talking about as far as the Super Bowl goes. And a little bit of what was going on in the stands.
Oh, the Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Listen, it was a lot of controversy going on with, you know, everybody knows how Kelsey's with Taylor Swift. It is a big deal.
True indeed.
You know what I mean? So, of course, she was in the building. She had her crew with her. You know what I mean? Some of her closest friends with her. And someone who they said was kind of like an odd parent.
During the Super Bowl game, the camera focused on Taylor and Ice Spice.
It was just some interesting antics, I guess you can say, that happened with her. And it raised some red flags for some viewers who were watching and was, you know, put her a little bit on blast and was like, hey, what is this?
No, go ahead. Give him a little, yeah, talk about it, girl.
So, Ice Spice allegedly, you know, I can't say allegedly because I've seen the video. The girl was in there. She had an upside down cross on and you know, had the little signs going on of summoning some and paying homage to the man downstairs in a satanic style, I guess you can say. And it was in the background. It wasn't like it was in the forefront. So if you weren't paying attention to her in the moment, you missed it.
Okay.
But for those who were paying attention, they caught it and seen it because, of course, they were panning to Taylor, chugging with one of her friends. Go.
All right, do it. Come on, let's go ahead and give it to him real quick. Hey, yo, and we got that Shaq and Kobe freestyle coming up in a minute from 8-Boy Mighty. All right, so just go ahead. We're going to let you listen to that in a second. But we're going to ahead and go through this right here. Let's go.
Spice chose to, what some people are saying, worship the devil right on the Jumbotron in front of everyone. So she ended up doing something like this, and then she grabbed her chain, which some are saying is an upside down cross, while wearing Balenciaga, which is known for their past scandals as well. Now, a lot of celebrities were there, but I've noticed that Ice Spice and Taylor Swift have been hanging around a lot lately. Now, they were seen together at the Grammys, and also they did a song together, and so much more. For Taylor Swift to even invite Ice Spice into her section at the Super Bowl is huge. I mean, the tickets and the cost alone. Now, this friendship, I think, is more than just simple for.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't
we gotta give it credit where credit due. Let him play the video. Hold on, let's get back to yo, Flash. I seen your comment too.
When I first saw Taylor Swift do a song with Ice Spice, I thought, okay, she's jumping on to the bandwagon. Ice Spice is hot right now. Let's do a collab, one and done, call it a day. But no, they hung out at the Grammys. They hung out at the Super Bowl. Come on. There's a lot more going on with Taylor Swift and Ice Spice than meets the eye. But Taylor Swift has such a good girl image that I think having Ice Spice next to her, wearing Balenciaga, upside down crosses, and throwing up what people are saying are demon signs is not a good look for Taylor Swift's brand right now.
All right, so to go off of what was just said as far as it not being a good look for Taylor Swift's brand, all right? I say that to say this, and we're going to come back to the Super Bowl because there's a couple more things that we have to touch base on. But they say, "Oh, Ice Spice is hanging out with Taylor Swift." All of a sudden, it's weird. Maybe Taylor Swift
I
is
gotta put Ice
like
Spice in the background. That was bugging me.
maybe Taylor Swift is,
not again.
doing whatever. Maybe Taylor Swift is being influenced by Ice Spice. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I hear that. However, I also seen another clip.
What clip you seen? I got another clip in here somewhere.
And the clip was of something that I forgot.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. All right, you want to get to that clip for Taylor Swift? All right.
Because I forgot.
But hold up.
Because everyone's paying her as this alleged innocent. Oh my God, Ice Spice is summoning demons around her and all this satanic stuff. And Taylor Swift's the American girl. However, I seen something that was like, I forgot.
What?
Play the video.
Okay, let's get to this video.
Because I'm not going to describe it. Let's watch the video.
Let's get to the video. Let's go. Let me see this video come up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this video. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. All right. And let's go over here so she can get a little clip. Let me move this over here so we can get a view of this. But let's play this.
Into snakes, a huge part of their brand, and handling snakes, and are very big on revenge and this aesthetic. And they're both known singer, songwriter, and performers as if it's just in their blood. But for sure, the craziest piece of evidence.
Let it play out. Forget it. I don't because they ain't let me go. I want to go
all
back.
Of these celebrities
I can do this and do that. Let's go back.
Taylor Swift is really, really smart. And it was not lost on me that the second commercial into Sunday Night Football was a reminder that, hey, the movie version of my Eras Tour is coming out on October 13th. It is not lost on me that there are also football fans who might have their foray into Taylor Swift.
Huge.
That's
a fumble
conspiracy
right there.
theory of the weekend.
Where is that even at right there? Is that this? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's come back over here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can fumble whatever I want to do. You know why?
You fumbled that. Hold on. I had such a good point.
Nah, all right, hold on. I gotta pull it. Hold on.
It was so good.
I got dumb fingers, so listen. First of all, let me bring it back over.
It was so good.
I got dumb fingers. So if you hear me hitting one key at a time, it's because I don't be doing this. All right, hold up. What is it? Hold up.
It was really good, guys. I'm not sure, Dave, if that actually happens. I have heard rumors, but I'm not sure.
What?
If Taylor had West removed from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I was looking up. They said then I heard somebody say that he came there with some type of mask on, satanic mask on.
Yeah, like I'm not
a
sure. Like I
on.
don't know. You know how I don't know. I have to do some more digging for that one.
We can do that right now. I'm trying to. I should just let you hit the buttons because you real faster than me.
Because I don't know what you putting in.
Here, there you go. Taylor Swift conspiracies. That's what it is, right? The conspiracy joint. Reincarnation. This one.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Taylor Swift reincarnations. Oh yeah, here it goes right here. Yeah, this one. Nope.
No.
Here it go.
Welcome to Conspiracy Chat and That, with me, a randomer in their 20s. A video where I talk to you about my guilty pleasure, online conspiracy theories. So, let's grab our best tinfoil hats and gather round. Possibly one of my favourite conspiracy theories on the internet is that 27-year-old singer Taylor Swift is in fact a satanic clone. There's so many conspiracy theories out there about this singer, but I have to behave myself. So today, we're going to stick to the clone theory. Zena LaVey, suspected clone source, is the daughter of Anton LaVey, founder of the church.
You want to bring that back? That picture of her back?
That's Zena.
Let me see.
Zena is the daughter of the founder of the Church of Satan.
Okay.
That's not Taylor right there. That's Zena.
I wouldn't think that was Taylor. Okay, let's
is the daughter of Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan and author of the Satanic Bible. LaVey was the high priestess in the Church of Satan from 1985 to 1990.
Will in the building.
Talk about nepotism. Taylor was born in December 1989, titling her crossover pop album after her alleged birth year. In early 1990, Zena renounced the Church of Satan, broke contact with the LaVey family, changed her name to Shrek, I'm not even kidding, and in 2002 became the high priestess of the Temple of Set. Significant timings, crossover queens, coincidence? Probably. Some online theorists go even further and claim that the Taylor Swift that we see in 2017 isn't even the original Taylor that entered the public eye. They propose that the original Xena clone named Taylor grew disobedient and rebellious, and therefore her music company and for some reason her Illuminati handlers had her disposed of and replaced with a more compliant clone. Cloneception.
I'm not going with that.
Here's a fact.
I'm not
One
going
of Taylor's new
through that
songs
whole.
includes the ominous.
How about this one? Let's see this one.
But understand what I'm saying as far as she looks identical
to the girl.
And then the timing of the death of the lady is supposed to be reincarnated. Like, when I die, I'm gonna come back. Taylor Swift was born the same year that within that year that it happened.
Right.
So here she is, this famous pop star, same exact lifestyle. Went from country music to pop music, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of, now she's worshiping Satan. There's a lot of, like, quote unquote hidden messages about Taylor Swift songs, which you guys don't understand, are being played in the background allegedly, and it's influencing your children because you always think that it's music saves Swiftie bracelets. Hey, she's all, you know.
All right, but see, you know what? Now, I gotta get into this though, because
I'm just saying it's a theory.
So basically, she is the new high priestess, reincarnated new high priest, or legend, like you said, allegedly. But
just giving you guys what is being reported.
Because she looks like she truly looks like.
Yes.
You look, but they had Jay-Z, they had a whole bunch of different celebrities who they found older pictures of these same people, right? And so when we're dealing with reincarnation or cloning or whatever have you, spirits coming back again and again and again, right? I want to go here. I want to pull this up because this fits. Check this out.
God and this devil that people are running and chasing after has nothing to do with the real creator of the universe. And some type of
we gotta stop this lady. She's talking. Let's get rid of her.
What it has to do with is
Let's
beings.
Get back. Let me go back.
Aboriginal.
Here we go. Listen.
So this whole story of this God and this devil that people are running and chasing after has nothing to do with the real creator of the universe and some type of an adversary that may be out there. What it has to do with is beings that were more advanced consciously, spiritually, and technologically that took advantage of our ignorance and pimped us out and have us still to this very day blaming stuff on the devil and praying to God, not knowing they're not praying to any real God. They're praying to a flesh and blood being.
Okay, that's Billy Carson talking crazy.
Does God exist? In
talking
my
crazy
opinion,
truth.
yes. I've always said that from the very beginning. But I don't think people know which one they're focusing on when they're thinking. They're focusing their energy towards something that was totally dark and evil, and they don't even know it. The Gnostics knew this. You got to read the Gnostics text. So this
Let me take you to this other one I see right here.
Put Adam in this Eden, E-D-I-N, and the Lord of Eden, which was Satan, was the name. The guy who ruled over Eden was Satan, the Lord of Eden, in the tablets, and that was actually Enlil, and the Bible calls him Yahweh. They think he's God. That guy's just masquerading as God. It was never God. And this Eden was this laboratory where they would have these mating rituals between the different peoples, and when they got Adam in there, they tried to mate him with these other ones. Wasn't working out. So they said, okay, let's take some DNA from him. Let's make another one of him. They made Eve. Then they mated them, and bingo, it worked. So they didn't make 8 billion people from 2. They made more Adams and more Eves, and made more through the general process of, getting pregnant and birthing. And so they created this genetic diversity so that they can then create and multiply. 2 people can't create 8 billion. They created this diversity, a pool of genetics, and then they kept cross mating in a way, which is why they had such strict rules on mating and when you can mate and who you can mate with to prevent inbreeding. This was a great story in these tablets. Put Adam in this Eden, E-D.
Okay, so I just had to play that, right? Because when we were talking about the Ice Spice with the upside down cross, she's throwing up the 666 or Baphomet, or because that's what it all boils down to. Some people want to throw it up and say it's a gang sign, but it's still all the same sign that really represents the 666 from the 3 different points, right? And so now this information that's out here right now is not new information. No, it's more like, matter of fact. Yeah,
I like that.
It's information that's been out here for so long that we have been blind to. Because, like he said, and it's the truth. The reason why most of us are Muslim or Christian or Buddhism or Vishwa or whatever it is that we worship, Catholic, whatever it is that we are, is because our families gave it to us. It was the program that we were born on.
Okay.
Right? It was more information in the world, but the information that our parents chose to give it to us was that their teachings from who Muslim come from your parents. It was at the 60s and 70s when people started leaving Christianity, becoming Muslims. And then you had the different sects of Muslims and the Sunnis and the P.O.Es and Ansars, and the different things started coming to America. And I'm only speaking on America because we're talking about American people. But then, then you go from a place where you had the P.O.Es, then you had Clarence 13X, Putin, the father of the Nation of Gods and Earth, the Five Percenters. You had Dr. Malachi York, who had 720 signs dealing with Inky and Enlil and those different topics of speaking about. Right now, don't worry about the messenger, because even with Dr. York, they were saying he was a pedophile or whatever. Right, so he definitely, from what they say, he went down for pedophilia or whatever he was doing, right? So, but we're talking about the information, because all of this information that we're starting to see, because now we have social media, and that was more prevalent to us because we like to swipe and we like to see things. We started to realize, like, you know what, we're breaking the program. This era is breaking the program. Our generation, the kids, why they ain't got no patience for no elders? Because they don't want to hear none of this. If you can't tell me facts, don't give me this, you can't prove it. If you not a man or a woman that's standing on facts when you speak, then it's hard for a kid to detect, because nobody want to hear about no Santa Claus and stuff like that in this time and era. You know what I mean? I'm playing that beat back again. It's definitely needed for this. So, but yeah, that basically what they're doing, they're saying like, Enlil and Inky, and Enlil was Satan, or he was the controller of Eden, and he had a brother who came in and was like, yo, listen. He started telling the Adam and Eve and the people that were there, like, yo, listen, you got a special being and you have a power in you. You're more than what you think you are. You're not just for breeding, you're for more. Boom, boom. You have our DNA is within you. Boom, boom. And because they took this information, like the Bible says, that there was a rift between God and man. And then there was another entity, which is now called the devil, who gave them knowledge of who they are and who they are. So the person who gave Adam and Eve knowledge of who they are, because and it's crazy. If you know the Bible, you know it. You think about it yourself. To me, it's all crazy, but I understand it because I understand so much of it in totality. Like, I see where I think people should just keep. If you believe in the spirit, I think my personal opinion is then you should read as much as you possibly could about who you are and where you come from. Yeah. You can't, especially as a black man in America. I hate when they were like, yo, it doesn't matter what color Jesus is. Why? It don't matter. He been white all this time. Why? You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. Not to knock on. I'm just saying, just as a human being, you want your kids to understand things, but you feed them things that you don't even understand. And I think this is the season where these kids is waking up like, we ain't got time to be hearing old heads tell us something that don't even work for them. So, that is what it is. I don't know. Shout out. Let me give me a roll.
Give yourself a shout out for doing your due diligence.
I did my due diligence. Hold up. Okay, so that's that. Matter of fact, you know what? Mighty gave me a song to play. Let me bring it up on my phone. Oh, you know what I gotta do is I gotta Bluetooth in real quick. So let me go ahead and play this beat real fast while I pull it up. But we gonna also get into Monique, man, because we gotta get into Monique.
I want to see that as well, and I want to also touch base. And I told you we're gonna come back to the Super Bowl. We're gonna touch base on Usher and his performance.
Well, go ahead, talk about it now. Go ahead, bring it up. We can do it right now. Go ahead.
Usher killed it.
Talk about it, ladies.
Listen, a lot of females solely watched the Super Bowl this year for Usher. Understand that. A lot of females did, and he delivered. He did exactly what I thought Usher was going to do. He pulled out.
That's serious?
What?
What did he do to you ladies? Please break it down.
It's not about what he did. It's just he's a performer. Like, he did his thing. He was on roller skates. Like, come on. He was dancing over
that
here.
That was a hell of a show.
Here.
I can't lie.
Like, he put on a performance and he killed it. He did the challenge, the Usher, I can't sing, so I ain't gonna do it, but that one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
He did that.
What song?
I don't know, but it's in the video. He killed the shit. He killed it. Look, you got me cussing.
Nah, no, listen. Yo, okay, so we watched it all together. I gave it a 7. For performance, I would have gave him a 10. He was the best performance that I've seen, and I haven't been watching a lot.
He did
but
amazing.
He did that. The performance was great, but I thought he was going to sing. He
I was dancing. He didn't what?
Nah, he ain't really sing. He ain't got no win. He ain't got no win.
He held his wind. He did good. Usher did good. He was all over the place, everywhere with it. Live, he gave you a performance and a half. He did so good, and he had a lot of the aunties and the grandmama was going crazy when that shirt came off.
Exactly what I was talking about. See, like, let's just get back to the nitty gritty. What it is, I ain't knocking. Hey, do your thing, baby boy. Listen, we all need to be entertained.
I get it, Usher.
Hey, listen. Okay. Hey, yo, hold up. Time out. Let me stop this.
He did.
All right. So, Mighty Sin in this song. And Shaq and Kobe freestyle. And we gonna get into it. Let's go ahead and listen to this.
Everybody say they bout it till you show them different. I swear, try to show them I'm the one. They ain't pay attention. Envious niggas won't be round, but they know how I get. Soon as they think they feet playing, they make them niggas pivot. Them niggas try to count me out like this shit was a cure. Now I'm the name them niggas mention when we in the city. We may be in the same room, but we got different views. You chase money, I make money, we got different moves. Real nigga to my core, don't get this shit confused. Cause if it's up, it's always up, we do not pick and choose. And niggas know just how I give it, pussy keep it cool. Cause every nigga who came with me ain't got shit to lose. But they don't want no problems, no. They know I demolish.
Okay.
You other pussy ass niggas just be hollering. Real humble nigga, but I'm really zero tolerance. 2 twin Glocks, Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Niggas claiming they gon' slide, but I think they lie. Pressure niggas fold and they don't come outside. I'm here whatever niggas on, well let's do it die. And I ain't never need no crowd, me, myself, and I. Niggas wanna in my run, but we not. No, we not. Make your dog run a mile, see spot run. Come here, boy. Nigga playing with my name, nigga, here I come. Because I'm standing on business like T.I.'s run. I'm an outside nigga, 40's interested. Make beef wade in the water, call it surf and turf. You playing with a gangster, it's gon' get you hurt. Get you a grave pot with the fresh skirt. Do what to me?
Okay, this is an exclusive.
Must not know who I be, my nigga. Oh, y'all think this shit sweet, my nigga? Nino, come rock him to sleep, my nigga. You're out of there. You ever cross the line, use a dead guy. Do a nigga dead wrong, make sure he dead right. And if you niggas win the war, get your bread right. Bag on your head like I was trying to keep your head right.
Oh, who you talking to? I got it. Mike, I don't know why you ain't been up here yet.
Rap shit, not just music. Don't make a nigga prove Eminem voice, I lose it. Slide up on him like we cruise. Whole lot of ladders in the car. All I hang around is roof. Every single one like to shoot shit. Roof. Cooking niggas steak to perfection, no roof. Niggas must have got you pussies gas, no fuel. Niggas scream about motion, no move, bro. Never seen the blitz with me talking on computer. I just motherboard, there be no more computer. Y'all follow rules, me and mine skim through. Pussy niggas snooze on the like a fucking flame when it's lit. Oh, it's dude. Any bullshit you niggas sit, getting sued. All you see is the flash and hear the bang. I do get pussy.
God damn. That shit.
Okay. He delivered as usual, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't playing.
He did good. I liked it a lot.
I have to say,
He did good.
I don't listen. Now I was kind of listening to this. My first time here. He gave it to me. I played it right. He gave it to me. I'm listening to it. That thing sound a little vicious. It sound like, I don't know. We gonna find out. But one thing I can say, it wasn't this.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
It definitely wasn't no bullshit.
That shit was kind of hard, yo. Listen, I can't take.
He
Listen,
delivered.
He delivered. I don't know what that's about. We gonna find out.
That
Listen,
was amazing.
Listen, I like that. I can't lie. I like that. Now listen, I'll tell you, because it was a freestyle, it was on that beat. You call it live, because sometimes I'm telling you they do it.
Oh, I definitely want to drop it in the inbox.
What?
Or send it to his number right now. He said, want something for the ladies? I got some exclusive.
Okay.
If it's exclusive, drop it. We giving it to you right now,
we gonna drop
on the podcast.
Yeah, we gonna drop it right now. Yes. You got something exclusive? Send it up. We gonna drop right now. You got my number. You know what it is. Hold on. Let me pull out.
Bars,
we done one left field right now.
Just bars, baby. Coming into you right
we
now
gonna drop
on the podcast.
Yeah, we gonna drop it right now.
Yes.
You got I got it. Yeah, thank you. See, she on her dean right now. She learning her moves. Hey, listen. Okay, who else we got in the building, man? We got Wayne Brown in the building. Hey, we got Al in the building for self. Go cop that merch. Katie Daly, she in the building, man. Who else we got in here? Who else popped in here so far?
Thank you for everybody tuning in.
Sent another
Make sure
one.
you guys hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe, comment. Make sure you guys give us a shout out. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we going live at 6:30. Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, but listen, before we're not gonna jump into that song yet. We're gonna jump into something else.
Thank you.
I want to jump into this Monique thing real fast, because we've got. First of all, I need to do this. We need to bring this down. I need to bring this in right here. This is Charlemagne.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into this while we wait for him to send us that ladies.
I got it already. It's already here. It's already here. Ghetto Love Jones is already here. It's another shout out for Spidey. So thanks to those two exclusives. We definitely, you know what, I can, and I told D I can meet you guys somewhere and we can just go ahead and do the interview. We ain't gotta be here in this setting. I'm mobile, baby boy, so it ain't about nothing. But and that's for anybody else. I tell everybody, this forum is not about I don't pick sides to choose. This is about music and just educating and giving out to the people. So it's education and entertainment. So this is a place where you can come and do your thing. You can come put your music out. Just holla at me, go through the proper channels, or holla at Storm.
Ramen said her son exposed her.
Who?
Talking about
I seen it. Okay. Oh, see, Ramen, here you go. Okay, let's go into this Charlemagne apologizing first. Let's go into this.
Look, special, and we appreciated them saying, listen, how can we work this out? Now, you know what happens with that? People were having call-ins when I said, this is not right. I was donkey of the day. Remember that? I was donkey of the day. The breakfast nubs called me the donkey of the day. That's what they said. And they had a whole call-in about how I was donkey of the day. But you didn't do the same thing when you found out. I know that's right. Now all of a sudden, don't nobody know what a settlement is. It was really, really quick. We just won't throw it away. So with that Netflix special, it was just like, no, guys, I gotta stand up.
Okay.
Step into Wix Studio, the web platform.
Listen, the Monique interview, it definitely was dope, and her backstory definitely is broken. It's something that is definitely sad.
Oh, hold on, I want to say this too.
We definitely all about love and unity. That's the only thing that we stand on as well.
Nah, I got, hold on, stop for a minute. Let me stop. Nah, I got because I had a few people hit me because they wanted to talk in right now, like to come on the video. But unfortunately, the reason why I can't do it on the video is because I'm actually going through broadcasting a network. So unfortunately, if I try to do that, I don't know if it's going to allow me to bring you up on the actual screen while I'm here, because we're actually coming through a networking system. We're not actually just on Facebook. That's why you can see the backgrounds and everything. So I see you guys. Listen, I would bring you up on video if I could. I can't this way. If you want to call in, though, you can definitely call in if you want. But right now, we're going to go ahead and just jump into the Charlemagne apologizing to Monique. And I'm going to show you why next.
About her. Monique said in an Instagram video that Netflix offered her $500,000 for a comedy special, and she pointed out Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock $20 million. I gave her donkey of the day for that because it was, in my opinion, that Monique, wasn't on the level of Dave, Amy, and Chris, and she came on Breakfast Club and said this.
And what happens is when you're basing off of what you're assuming, and then you give me a title of donkey of the day. Is your mother still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from what city in South Carolina?
Monk's Corner. I've been there. Family from there.
I was to call your mother or your grandmother.
Lynn, Chanel, Dean, Uncle, bruh, Aunt Jean.
Absolutely.
So would your mother be a donkey?
No.
Would your grandmother be a donkey?
No.
I need you to explain how you gave me the title, because you're not explaining it. You're going off of what I assume. But because you're on that microphone, and when we open up these microphones, we know just how powerful our voices can be, don't we, Angela?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so y'all remember this when he gave her the donkey of the day. He was talking about her paycheck, and all that type of stuff. Now check this out, because I tried to grab it and just cipher it off, but I just go ahead and play the video from here. Just listen to this. This is when the reason why she said she was blackballed. She said that she was blackballed by the Hollywood and a lot of the other people, because Tyler Perry said that she was difficult to work with, and I guess Oprah did as well. And who was it? The other guy, I'm trying to think of who he was. He came and he actually apologized. He do the move. Andre Harrell? Was it Andre Harrell? Not Andre Harrell. I can't think of his name right now. Forgive me for not remembering his name. It'll come to me in a minute. But she's been telling everybody, yo, listen, I got him on tape saying it, and they were trying to make it like, yo, why you got him on tape? But she been saying like, yo, I lost millions and millions and damn near close to $20 million because this one man who was influential, and this woman said that I was hard to deal with.
They told a lie, and because of that lie, nobody really wanted to work with her. And a lot of people said they didn't want to work with her because we heard she was difficult to deal with. And a lot of people I even spoke to in regards to the topic, a couple things, the first thing they would mention, if the top 3 things they said was, oh, I heard she's difficult to work with, or she's no good. Like, no. How about your information? I understand is based off of what you've heard, but what you heard was based upon a lie. Because,
and I be having to I have to realize too, I am in tuned into the matrix. I dissect the matrix. I want to hear what's being put out on many different platforms about people. When I hear something about something, I go look it all the way up because I truly be interested. You know what I mean? It's a difference from that's who I am. But I didn't realize how many people just, you watch something, you see it over and over, and you just believe it. Like, but it goes down to where they talk about religions and sexual preferences and all types of stuff. It gets into everything. So he didn't want to admit it. She wanted him to admit to the world so that it would get people off the back and maybe give her an opening, and he wouldn't do it. And everybody was calling her a liar, and she showed on Club Shay Shay. She let Shay listen to the tape, and he admittedly said he had to say. He said, nah. I give him the respect. She put him in the pressure. She put him in. But I respect him for being honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
He didn't fold. So here we go.
Answer that question. That's a very simple question.
I said to you earlier that wouldn't be fair. I wouldn't think that was fair.
But what would you want to be done, sir?
What would you want it fixed, Tyler?
How would you want that fixed? And
how would I want fixed?
Let me tell you.
The reputation, how would I want that fixed?
Let me tell you.
What exactly are you asking?
Let me tell you. So that because and my husband is that part of our team that he has the business conversations. I'm the part of the team that you saw May 13th on the stage. So what I would ask you is, because you're talking in Tyler Perry language, I would ask you to let Monique talk to Madea. Because when you start talking in Tyler Perry language, brother, you talk like you don't get it.
He said Madea.
Right, you gotta
talk like
Madea.
Madea.
Because you know, see, let me tell you, Tyler, when I watch your movies, I dig Madea. And you know why I dig her? You know why I dig her, Tyler?
Because she could be your mother.
You know why I dig her? You know why I dig her? Because that bitch is real to her gut. And she don't give a fuck how I come out. She don't give a fuck how it's taken. But everybody knows she love you, but she gonna tell you the real shit. See, when you stepped away from Madea and you became Tyler Perry, the billionaire, this is the conversation you're having. Like, well, guys, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? See, you a brother that slept in your car. And you needed niggas to fight for you to get you up out the goddamn car. See, your mama that you love so dearly. See, this is when I know that the powers that be and everybody saying on the radio and everybody saying on the media, oh my God, it's Oprah and Tyler. They're the ones that can employ her. Why ever would she say it? Because I love them niggas. That's why I'm saying it. Because I'm tired of reading the stories 100 years from now where we had to go through this shit and we watch our brothers and sisters die and suffer in silence and in poverty, and we know they was right. So what I'm saying to you is, Madea, make Tyler's ass step his ass up. I'm talking to Madea right now. Madea, I need you to pull Tyler's ass in the back and say, baby, you watching this sister and you watching her family starve. You're watching it. And you're saying, what do you want me to do? Listen, don't you play with that baby like that. You know the shit y'all did was wrong to her. You gave them $400,000 to $500,000 to charity, and you know that bitch got $50,000. Where's my pistol, Brown? Where's my pistol?
Yo, listen. Thus far, she's talking. You know what? You know what I think people don't like about Monique is the fact that she's no hold bars. What we would consider to be hood black chick who won't bite her tongue. She's the female version of what y'all like to call it, a hood nigga. One that's just, listen, I've been at the bottom, I've seen some things, and I can't hold it in. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I gotta say what's right. So
no, I agree with what you said. I also agree with what Ape said. He said, look, it's really opinion based, and people act as if it's a solid fact.
Okay.
He said, I always say you're entitled to your own opinion, but it's not fair to judge someone off your sole opinion and not a fact. He said that sounded like a lot of hurt. I definitely agree with it. It sounded like a lot of hurt, and it also sounded like, listen, you did this to me, and you won't publicly admit it because you cost me millions. And even though people say, like, yo, you backdoored him, they recorded him when he was like, trying to just give you a wholehearted felt apology and say like, I'll give you compensation. But she's like, it's not just about giving me compensation, because no matter what, you still tarnish my reputation. No matter what compensation you want to give me, that little bit of amount cost me multiple deals. People didn't want to work with me.
Right.
So not for nothing, you stand on business, so stand on what you said and fix it, because you messed me up.
Yeah, talk it.
I mean that. You know what I'm saying? If you wrong me in any type of way, if you tarnish my reputation and you said something that's not facts, listen, stand on it and fix it. If you're willing to acknowledge it and say it in the dark, say it in the light.
All right, let's see what this video got so far. Let's go.
Because I need to shoot this nigga. Now, I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to shoot him in his ass to let him know Medea's mad as shit right now. See, that's why I'm talking to my brother. So I appreciate you calling me. I do. I appreciate you calling up.
I got to say this, though.
I heard that.
What she was saying to him is, she was saying,
I heard that, Ape.
You more of a man when you play a female, is what she's saying to him. You more of a man when you play a female. That's deep.
That's why she checked him like that. Like, I don't want to listen, Medea, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
So I respect that bitch. She didn't play.
I hear what you're saying.
She gonna stand for truth and honesty and right.
Yeah, Tyler, you the one who messed me up, though.
Let's go, Tyler. Let's see what's going on.
But when you call me, what you gonna do?
Valley Casino.
Yeah, we got a little commercial. We gonna
pay homage to the full audio of Tyler Perry apologizing to Monique in the recorded phone call. Thank you very much, Layla Lynn Media, for sharing it.
Layla Lynn Media for sharing this.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this, and I want to talk again.
Black people doing this, black people doing that. What we understand about that is this: where we are right now and what we're trying to do, we got some opportunities that a lot of those people didn't have. So what I don't want you to feel one day, not one day, is that you were mistreated or that you were treated unfairly. Now, if that means that that's what I need to do, then you do that. You do that. You take that and take it from a place of love.
Let me tell you where I'm gonna take it from.
That's what you're gonna take it from, a piece of this?
Hold up. From my brother's
I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
That's where she's gonna take it from, a piece of bullshit. Because what he just said in that little bit of what he said was nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
Let me just
because it was irritating to even hear him. Like, respectfully, you can't. Like, I would have did the same thing she just did right there. Like, bro, hold up, I can't even let you continue to say what you're saying, because in the few sentences that you said, if that, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, yo, listen. What Mighty just said is almost like the slave finally getting the chance to clear the air with the slave master.
Facts.
That was deep right there.
Facts.
That was deep right there.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hear what else was going on in this conversation. Come on, let's go.
Supposed to get.
No, here's the thing, brother.
Well, I don't know what
Here's what we're saying is, when you say, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'm going to send you the check. Listen, not charity, brother. We don't, because see, what happens is, what's not going to take place on our watch is this. I wrote a check for something that came in, and it's one of those things where you missing the point. And we believe enough in the universe to understand that, listen.
I like what he just said. He said, he was like,
and that's her husband that's speaking, just so for those of you who don't know.
Right, and they have a problem that she has her husband beside her everywhere she goes, and he's also her manager. They have a problem with the fact that she has a black man beside her, and she doesn't want to put him out the room when things going on. He needs to be standing right here, especially with another man.
But not only that, it's not only that, and she's spoken upon this, and I agree with it. Not only that, not only is he my husband, first of all, that's my husband, but that's also my manager. So regardless of what I have to speak about, even if he has to step out the room because he's my husband, he got to step back in because he's my manager. So regardless of however you feel, he's going to be in this room no matter what conversation goes down.
Exactly.
And for her and her man, she's standing on business.
So like, and the reason why I'm only speaking on these certain topics is I'm pretty sure by now you have all watched Club Shay Shay and seen Monique on there. I know that when I got family around me that's 20 years older than me and more, and they spoke on it. You know what I mean? Everybody had their own little versions of what they felt, and that's what I was talking about earlier about the difference between feelings and facts.
Yeah.
You can have feelings based off of what's given to you, but when you have the facts, your feelings don't necessarily have to coincide with what it was without the facts.
No.
So yeah, this is a big one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and go right back into this.
Yeah.
When a person come to you sincerely with understanding what it is that you're talking about, versus just saying, I'm gonna find out what it is and I'm gonna write a check. Now it's in the tabloids, you wrote us a check. Because, I know you flew Whitney Houston in on your private jet. You gave T.D. Jakes $1 million. And the way that this is being done, it's like, don't throw us no chump change, because we had to go through a movie audit with Lee for monies that he didn't get. And they're saying that he did something with the money from the movie. Okay. These are the things that we had to deal with. So to speak about the dollars that you're going to... Listen to what I'm saying, though. But listen, Tyler. This is what I need you to hear me. Hold on. In life, you can't walk around mad at everybody because one person did something to you. You must be able to compartmentalize where your frustrations lie.
Amen. That's a fact.
When you say that you had the things going on with the movie, and then you had it with Lee, and then Monique, you're lumping everyone together. And that's what people of color have a tendency of happening to them. They're all this way.
Wow, what they say? What they saying? What 8-Boy and Flashback say?
8-Boy went in as well as Flashback. You know what I'm saying? So 8-Boy definitely said if the roles was reversed, it would be a different conversation. And that is a fact. It would be all the way different, okay? Not only would it be different, but money doesn't fix everything. It's the principle. That is something that we've said as well. It's not just about the money. It's the fact that you still, regardless if you cut me a check for $2 million, you still cost me more than that. Because still nobody don't want to work with me. Everybody's not going to know that you just cut me a check to be like, I'm sorry. That doesn't cover what I'm saying. What I'm saying is stand on business. And definitely that her husband is a strong black man. He's there anyway, period. And he said it's crazy, the manipulation behind the scenes and so on and so forth. That is a fact. He said exactly, Rec, your opinion is your opinion instead of an actual fact.
Right.
All right, shout out to Flashback. He said, they said power of life and death is in the tongue. I know they now called you fat bitch. I understand.
Oh, you wild.
I grew up.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
And 8-Boy said you gotta heal wounds, not band-aid them. That's a fact. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They think that, listen, if you break a wine glass.
Yo, Banks.
All right? If you break a wine glass and you put it back together with super glue, even if you put it back with super glue, you're still gonna have what in it? Cracks. it's still gonna leak no matter what, because you just try to put a little band-aid on it instead of fixing it. Fixing it is apologizing for what you did, and I replace it and give you something new and stand on that and continue. But if I break it again, you have every right to throw everything away and keep it pimping.
Okay.
Hey, Banks in the building.
I gotta give her thunderstorm because she.
Sorry,
let me bring the rain in.
I have my moments.
The Crimson Tempest, Red Storm.
I think that was Storm in the building right there.
Yeah, that was Storm.
My alter ego
that was Storm.
out right now.
She out. She letting it be known. So let's go ahead and get back into it.
What I think that Monique would consider as a term of fixing it, honestly, Abe, is the acknowledgement of what he said publicly. Like how you get your, hey, this is a public service announcement. You feel me? Like, yo, hold up. I can go live. I can take a couple of minutes out my day to explain what I said about her was wrong.
Right.
I'm standing on it because my name is this and I built this brand. And listen, I'm a human being. I'm entitled to make mistakes. And what I made was a mistake back then. And I've wronged her for this. So I'm going to sign. And I'm going to ask her to sign this NDA because I'm not going to explain how much money I gave to say I wronged you, but also understand in public, I'm going to acknowledge I wronged you. Now that undisclosed amount, for me personally, I ain't Monique, but it better be
Cassie numbers.
It better be bigger than Cassie numbers.
At least 20 million though. She got to get at least, because from what she's saying, she lost about 20-25 million.
You know why? You know why I say that? Because what was one of the things that they said that the Netflix people offered her and then offered other people.
Right, all right. I get
what
that.
What was that?
I know they offered her, I think it was 500,000.
And they offered others tens of millions, higher.
Right.
11 million, high numbers, right?
Right.
So just based upon that one Netflix special, I don't think it's 20 million is a number that's even close to settling what you did to her.
You know, some people even said about her Netflix special that it wasn't, like she didn't really tell jokes, but my personal
shout out to Banks.
What?
Can I just come up there and give behind the scenes vibes while y'all up there?
Man, listen, you already know y'all supposed to listen. Ain't nothing changed with me. Ain't nothing changed with me at all. So
listen, listen at one flat rate, and this is what Joe. All right. He said, I feel like she should be compensated with work, one flat rate, and work with the chance to build her portfolio. Facts, I agree with that.
Right. She said that she said that. I think. Based off of, but I watch all of this. I watch pros and cons of everything to get a good understanding of what I'm presenting, because I still don't know for sure. Okay. But I gather enough information. But she basically saying like yo bro, like I lost $20-25 million. So like when he started talking about this, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into these numbers. Let's get into these numbers so you can hear what I'm talking about. I already heard this part already.
Okay.
You just focus specifically on the interaction with Monique and yourself. And it ain't never been anything but cordial, even in times of disagreement, because our thing is, we not looking to, it's like we said on the podcast, who in the hell wrote the story about how David stepped to Goliath and said, let's roll, dog. Let's me and you get
the narrator is the one who wins.
Y'all are Goliaths. We just the Davids. We not in no position to be trying to start. We not looking to try to start any beef, but at the end of the day, all I'm asking you in your private time, because it's not going to happen right now on the phone, all I ask you in your private time is, how would you want to be treated if you were in a situation where people or a person put out something false about you? Then someone said that they didn't have the same experience with you. They're glad that they had a great experience with.
Researchers have identified 34,000 unique human feelings.
Thank you, Banks.
But which feeling feels best?
We appreciate the love. Thank you.
For sure.
Let me stay with the question, because you make a good point. Let me stay with the question. The question is, what would you want someone to do for you who said things about you and or mentioned things about you, alluding to the difficulties that they had with you, all because you chose, I'm not finished, all because you chose How can you answer something and I'm not finished?
That's why they don't like him. That's why they don't like him.
Listen, he talk. Listen, this is the first time you get to hear a conversation. Listen, I've had a million arguments and conversations with my bros. I done cried and argued with them because I don't never want to put my hands on my. If you my brother, I would cry before I put my hands on you because I love you.
Because you want to talk about it.
It ain't about how you feel about me.
Yeah.
It's about how I feel about you.
Yeah,
so like, listen, I've been around long enough to know that. That's what all these drugs is about now. Is about taking away your emotion. And the best thing a man can have is his emotion. Because when he's dealing with his logic, he still got to be able to feel it with his soul. And a lot of times we making decisions that's based off of our thought and not
That's
our.
a fact.
So you know.
That's a fact, Abe.
What'd he say?
I gotta give a shout out. Shout out to Abe. He in the building. You know what I mean?
Oh, hold on. I gotta shout out to Banks because he said it.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, listen, hey, yo, but listen, this is gonna do what it's gonna do. But I don't want this right here, this platform that we using. I do other things. I just don't promote it to everybody because it's not. It's different. You don't show. You bubble slow. That's all you do. You just. I'm older now. I ain't trying to show what I got, what I can do. None of that. But this platform is for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This platform is for kids to come here and solve their differences, for us to talk about what's happening in our city. This platform right here and what we're doing is based on the community, Cumberland County. So you guys are always welcome to come here. It's just a format. We go through certain things and make sure, because especially it's different if you want to go live or do an interview. We go live every Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you want to come on the live, you got to come maybe an hour early. We got to get you prepped to let you know what's going on, how we want to do the seating. This is a business for me when I do it with this, but I want to make sure that even though I'm giving this out to the community, I just want you to understand there is a function. When you go to other places, they're going to do the same thing. So this is a place to give these guys their first great experience on podcasting. Or I'm just another avenue, like many others that are doing the same thing, that's just here for you guys. So shout out to me. Shout out to her. Shout out to Flash. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Mo 3 times.
Everybody.
Shout out to Evie. Shout out to Banks. Shout out to Ape. Shout out to Junior. Everybody that came in here.
Rob Mid. In the building.
Shout out to everybody that pops in, pops out. And for everybody who watches this later on, shout out to you too. You don't have to be here when it's live. That's the reason why we leave it up. And we're going to start going back to YouTube in a while, but we wanted to get this
shout
Facebook
out to the
going.
Guys, you already
yeah,
know.
we shout out to all my bros, man. All my bros and all these yellow youngins. I am an equilibrium, bro. I'm where you come to get somebody to give you some real shit. I ain't got time to tell you nothing.
Listen, we want you guys to come through. We want you guys to be here and go live with us and talk about different topics. Join the live. Give us different things to talk about. Like, we don't always have everything on the top of our brain to go off of. We just
we got slots. We got slots. We have 5 other days. And we have many different hours within the days. It doesn't have to be us.
Thursdays.
Literally, I can sit behind the scenes and just edit everything. And like I said, you see how I can work with live. I can do it all. I've been studying. Y'all guys see this is what I do. Some people talk about it. Everybody's got their own way. This is what I do.
And
music,
we stand on business over here, okay?
And business. I know business. Forget all the others. I know the business. I know how to actually get money. I know what it takes to build from the bottom and get to the top. So,
I know that's right, flashback. Hey. Men don't call it emotion. They call it his spirit. Even God get angry. And that is a fact.
That's a fact. Let's go into Medea,
and what
though.
When he gets angry, what do they say? Or not?
What do they say?
No, vete. Play it. Because you already know how. Vete, play it.
Let's go.
Can you, since you called up to have a real conversation, typically I know you used to directing, but what I need you to do is just hear me out man to man. And that is this. How would you feel if someone says something about you that you were not contractually obligated to do? What would you want them to do to make that right? And it don't have nothing to do with money.
If somebody had said that, let me just try to be in the position. If somebody had come along and said, Tyler's difficult, he's terrible to work with, he's not going to do anything that you want him to do. If they said all those things, right? If that's what the rumor was, and there were other people who knew that was not to be true, I would want those people to stand up and say that's not true.
So, will you and Oprah do that?
I can't speak for Oprah.
Will you do that?
It's my experience. I certainly can. I've never worked with Monique. All I can speak for is my experience on Precious. I don't give a damn about saying that
Would you do what you wanted done for you, Tyler? It's real simple. Would you do what you would want done for you? Because you told David when he said his experience was wonderful, you said that was not your experience. And the question I would have, what did you experience with Monique and or I that made your interaction with us displeasurable? Especially
my interaction is pleasurable is to have to try to navigate between Precious, Lee, Monique not wanting to do any national press about getting paid, having to navigate through all of that.
Lee Daniels is his name.
But Tyler, this is where we are though. I'm talking in real time. But when you understand, because you're again speaking about other entities and components besides Monique. What we're saying is what made it this play. But what I'm saying to you is I want your experience based upon your understanding that Monique, as we told you then, that when you sit by and you say nothing, when you know it's wrong, as you now said you know, and you agree, then what is the call really for, my brother?
What is it?
All right. I'm gonna say that.
Did he say facts and just say all right?
No, he said all right. What is it?
Call and say how I felt and
The apology should be as loud as
But
possible.
see-
The same energy. That's a fact.
The only way this changes, I think, for you guys and where you are is this. I think Monique needs an amazing movie. She needs to be with a great director. And once the movie's done, it comes out. She gets all this kind of buzz. She gets all this that she did before, and then this thing goes away. That's the way this changed.
Basically, what he said was, you go out do another great performance, and all this will go away regardless of the fact. He's still
what
alluding.
She needs is this. No, what she needs is for you to stand on your.
Her husband.
Finish it.
Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's got to be the right thing that comes along. Kind of some of the stuff that Octavia Spencer has been doing that comes along, or Viola comes along. She does that, and all of this goes away. I know that town and how it works. It's like, okay, oh, that was a moment that's passed. She's amazing. That was wrong. So what you're asking me to do right now? First of all, I'm not going to get into this right now because it's ugly.
Watch the response, bro. I watched the response. Watch the response from the husband. I don't know if it might have been her. Watch the response.
He is downplaying everything, and it is crazy.
What is ugly and nasty, Tyler, about saying? Because we're not talking about the comedy skit. You're obviously not hearing what I'm saying. No. Here's the thing.
But wait a minute, Tyler. Wait a minute.
Let's go, Monique.
Hold up. Because see, now what happens is the billionaire's starting to come out.
Right.
Now what's happening is when you call and say, I didn't mean for this to take this long.
Thanks, Dave.
Brother, you called us. And see, what that said was when we first got the call, I'm going to tell you some real stuff. My heart skipped a beat because I said, okay, we get ready to talk to a real cat because he reached out. But now the tone you're beginning to take is, I'm a billionaire and I ain't got time for this. And it ain't going the way I thought it. Wait, hold up, brother. Hold up. Because see, you'll start over talking. I ain't got time for this. And let me say this. And when you say chump change, here's the thing, baby. See, the community is involved right now. You know it and I know it. And everybody out there know it. The community is involved. And they want to see how it's going to play out. Because the community is saying, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. We don't know this sister to be no bullshitter. We know she a loud mouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she true to her word.
All I would ask you is two questions. The first question is, did you not just say it was wrong?
Tyler.
Did you not just say it was wrong, Tyler? To say she was difficult for not doing something that she was not contractually obligated to do? Did you not say that you would feel that was wrong? Or am I missing something? absolutely said that. Yes. So the question I would say is. So the question I would say is, but I didn't mean to spend this much time on it, is because just like you were there with your beautiful twins, I got a little boy, and I want to make sure when I'm off, that's where my attention is. Here's the thing: then you shouldn't have made the call until you were able to talk. But the last question I would ask you, hold up. The last thing I want to ask you is this: it's real simple. If you said it was wrong, when do you speak up and say that it was wrong, Tyler?
He ain't going
That's
to.
it. Okay, then that means telling my whole experience, which about how I feel about the whole thing. That means telling my whole experience. Whatever you listen, but Tyler, explaining the whole situation. Tyler, here's the thing.
Listen, at the end of the day,
he was trying to beat around the bush. And him trying to beat around the bush is what got him caught up even more in his way of showing that at the end of the day, like she said, Tyler, I don't want to. You got the billionaire talking right now.
Right. You don't want the money. You don't
got time right now.
Right.
You called me. I didn't call you. You called me. So if you didn't have that time right now to talk, you shouldn't have called me.
Exactly.
You should have made the time, because not for nothing, you've made the time to sit there and talk bad about me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen, we ain't nothing else to go about. What we gonna do? We gonna take this little break. We gonna take this little break right now. But what we gonna do is we gonna go ahead and get to Mighty's second song that he sent us, Ghetto Love Jones.
I definitely want to hear it. I'm excited.
Let's test this out right now. This is live. Let's go. Oh, my bad. Let me bring that back. Let me bring this back. Sorry about that. Let me bring this back. Got this running through my phone. Gotta turn this up a little bit. Bring it back. Here we go. This is that Mighty Ghetto Love Jones. Let's get into it. Yeah. Woo!
I got a thing for you, I can't hide. Even if I try my mind, only think see you every time I close my eyes. Girls try to get next to me, but I decline, cause they just not you. Oh, when no one else in this whole wide world but you. My ghetto love Jones, never seen a chick meet her. My brown sugar baby, and I swear that shit is sweetest. Your style is the cleanest, got me jonesing cause I'm feeding. I don't want no overdose, baby girl, take it easy. A lot of them tried, but the vibe couldn't mess with. Hand me down style, but you rock me like the fresh. Most, so you'll never get the lesson. Without even trying, you still apply pressure. I ain't never been the type to lie, girl. All I see is
exclusive.
Even in the room,
8-Boy Mighty Ghetto Love Jones.
All I need is you.
Woo!
I promise I'm there for you. Do anything to show
B.F.S. Media, the podcast. Yeah.
Love you forever, what I'm prepared to do, cause I got a thing for you, I can't hide. Even if I try my mind, only think see you every time I close my eyes. Girls try to get next to me, but I decline, cause they just not you. Oh, when no one else in this whole wide world but you. I ain't never been the type to lie, girl. All I see is you. Even in a room full of women, pay them no attention, cause all I need is you. I promise I'll be there for you. Do anything to show I care for you. Take on the world, girl, if you dare me to. Love you forever, what I'm prepared to do, cause
okay.
Yeah. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I'm liking that right there.
As usually, he delivered, you know what I'm saying? As usually. I like that. That was definitely hot.
Yeah. You like that?
I am excited.
Like
you know
that.
what? I'm excited to see the video.
Exactly.
He always delivers with a hot video, so I'm excited to see the video.
And y'all gotta stop by the podcast and put this in your video too. You gotta put your face on this thing, man. This is Cumberland County Bound. That's what we do. Don't get it twisted already, you heard?
He said, I'm working, fam. I'm working.
Hey,
listen, we hear it. We hear it.
Hey, yo, time out. Let me stop everything. First and foremost, let me give y'all some good news. I should have said this from the door.
I know.
But my boy Vito Clapp just bing bong on that case.
Vito, he'll be home.
Yeah, he knocked that first case off. That thing is gone. You hear what I'm saying?
Listen, we definitely in the building, as always, to deliver you all the hot music, everything that's coming. Vito got a fire list. Man,
I got the whole last album.
Exclusive is not even the word.
Nice. Buck was him and Buck Nice.
That's why I said exclusive is not even the word. Like, we have a lot of music coming from my brother. I can't wait for him to drop it. I can't wait for him to come home. And yo, shout out to I know that's right. I know that's right, Ape. Shout out to Vito Clapp. Ape, you did your thing. You've been doing your thing too. Consistently been dropping that music. Shout out to you. He said Ape Hearted Part 3 is going to be crazy. And he said he's going to need us to come through for the album release party. And you already know,
man,
bro, there.
Yo, I can rap. I can rap. Hold up. I can rap. Y'all need to, I can rap. I can rap, yo.
Yes.
Can I get on there? I want to get something on there.
Fam.
I got 16. I can't lie. I got 16.
I know that's right.
Or at least I got beats. I got some roll joints. Take the beats, take them over to I'll give you the whole file. Take me to Don Beats, let him do what he do on that joint. Listen, I got some shit for y'all too, man. This is about family, man. Cumberland County bound.
Definitely Cumberland
County
bound.
Good, bad, and the ugly. We can sport it all.
Anybody who has any music that you guys want to drop with us, want us to share for you guys, make sure you send it to us, drop it in his inbox, share it to my inbox, share it to his number if you got it. Make sure you guys give us all of what you want to be thrown out there, because we're going to share it no matter what. We're going to show the love for everybody, because that's what we're about: unity, love, respect, and about bigging up Cumberland County. You feel me? At the end of the day, we stand on business. That's what we stand on, business.
Cumberland County, though, we about to be out of here. Check this Vito Clapp drill time. Listen, if you ain't heard it, you ain't heard it. If you heard it, you heard it. You want to hear it live first.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See y'all later.
So the fuck niggas come outside, bitch, we on drill time. Come outside, nigga. We done spin the block, we done call her out, we on kill time. Some dead homies never coming back, try to kill long live hot head. That's a new op pack, nigga, roll
Double L, double H, long live hot head, let's go.
Niggas come outside, bitch, we on drill time.
On drill time.
We done spin the block, we done call her out, we on kill time. I got some dead homies never coming back, try to kill for mine. For real. That's a new op pack, nigga, roll it up, we on drill time.
Yeah, I'ma rap for my brothers. Yeah, I'ma die for my kids.
Hondo.
Fuck your set, nigga, fuck what you claim. Niggas is pussy.
Don't put in no pain.
Put in a box, you play with my name. I'm cracking tacos and fucking
up frames.
Thinking your hoe, she gon' throw up the game. My squad brazy, gang go insane. Run up, get done up, I'm letting it bang. Shots at this time and we left with no brain. Can't catch your body, ain't saying no names. For thinking you fire, can die by this flame. We up in the skull, we making it great. Boy, keep it cool, stay in your place. When bosses talk business, but stay in your place. Switch on the glizzy, the drum on the gate. He try to tip and got ripped, got no time for the fade. Try cover his chest and got hit in his face. Bitch try to run, chopper cut off his legs. When I hopped off the porch, I been stuck in my ways. Niggas switch sides, try that to the game. I'm one of a kind, no, we not the
Hondo.
Like, no, this not a game.
Vito. Let's go.
Fuck niggas come outside, bitch, we on drill time.
We out of here. Peace.
We the block, we done call her out, we on kill time. Got some dead homies never coming back, try to kill long live hot head. That's a new op pack, nigga, roll it up, we on real time. Hey, tell the fuck niggas come outside, bitch, we on drill time. We done spin the block, we done call her out, we on kill time. I got some dead homies never coming back, try to kill for mine. For real. That's a new op pack, nigga, roll it up, we on drill time. Kill time. Nigga better duck, cause everything get a green light. Mavitage of the scene like stacking dough, getting a team right. EBK with your team like make a call, that's a green light. 30 drum, keep the beans tight. Cooler kip, so it scene like red beans, still the green right. Diddy Bob making green right. You know how it go. Pick and roll, give it go. Ollie you for the bro. My younger gripping on the pole. Chopper band get low. No pics when it blow. Bitch, I'm getting money, I'm eating. Something hard for no reason. Smokers eyes, I'll be getting. Money chase for no reason. Coast to coast, I've been eating. Same hug, 100 season. Do the dash, you better run it up. Blink it down in case they run it up. Double drummer really fold him up. It's all pressure, nigga, ain't no slowing up. A double drummer really folding up. It's all